I'm first starting out with the Anastasia dipbrow in soft brown and using the Morphe B11 brush to do this. So today's going to be a client tutorial. Excuse my dog. He even loves Paige. So I'm just going to start by outlining the shape of the eyebrows, and once I'm happy with the shape I've drawn, I'm grabbing the spoolie brush and brushing the product through the eyebrows. I'm then taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Porcelain and using this on a flat brush to define the shape of her eyebrows. Once I've done carving the shape out, I'm then going to grab the product and put it onto the eyelid. I'm now grabbing a fluffy brush to blend out the concealer before it dries, and as I said, putting it onto the eyelid. I find this is essential because it cancels out any redness or veins that may be shown on the eyelid and creates a blank canvas ready for eyeshadows. I'm now taking the Inglot shadow in 373 and placing this all over the eyelid with a flat brush. This prevents any creasing and helps the eyeshadows blend later on. Now it's time for eyeshadow, and I'm using Makeup Geek's Chickadee with a Morphe M514 brush and putting this into the outer corner and into the crease. To blend out any harsh edges, I'm using the Morphe MB23 brush, which is just a clean fluffy brush with no product to blend out the edges. I've picked up the shade Bitten on the smaller Morphe brush and put this in the same place I put Chickadee. Now it's time to add some shimmer onto the lid, and I'm using Shimmer Shimmer by Makeup Geek with just a flat brush. I'm first placing it on the lid, and then later on, after I've done the other eye, I'm using the smaller Morphe brush again with Bitten to try and blend out the edges. As you can see, there's a harsh line at the minute, but when you grab a little product and blend out the edges, the line is more seamless. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Maybelline gel eyeliner on a clean Morphe B11 brush, and just first drawing out the outline of the wing and then connecting it to the lash line. Then take any black shadow. I'm using the black shadow from the Huda Beauty palette and using this on a Morphe B16 brush because today I wanted a more smoky wing effect. there's my dog again, stopping me from doing eyeliner. As you can see here, after I've smoked the wing out with black shadow, I'm then taking the Morphe M514 brush again with no additional product to just blend out any edges that may be harsh. I'm then taking the LA Girl concealer again with the same flat brush and cleaning up the edge of the liner, as when I've smoked it out it's just got a bit crazy. Now it's time for the face products, and I'm starting off with the MAC Strobe Cream as she has very dry skin, so I thought I'd add a bit of luminosity. I've just put on the Primer Lash lashes in Wisp with tweezers and Duo Lash Glue. I'm applying the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in light beige with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. I'm applying the same LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer under the eyes, in the middle of the eyebrows, on the chin and close up to where I've done the eyeliner. And blending out with the same sponge. Now it's time for contour, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut and placing this where the cheekbones are, on the forehead, down the sides of the nose, and I'm blending this out with the same sponge. My favourite face powder to use to set the face is the Coty A-Spun powder. So I'm placing this firstly under the eyes and then picking up any excess product and placing this all over the face. Now it's time to set the cream bronzer, and I'm using the Bahama Mama bronzer from the Balm and using this on the 17 Cheeks brush. I then contoured her nose with a slimmer eyeshadow brush. Now it's time for my favourite bit, highlight, and I'm using the Inglot Sparkling Dust in the shade 2 with an eye brush, and I sprayed some MAC Fix Plus onto the brush and then just dusted it all over the cheeks, the tip of the nose and the Cupid's bow. Then applied Shimmer Shimmer by Makeup Geek into the inner corners and then under the brow bone. Now I'm taking the same shades I used on the top eyelid and using this under the waterline. Now I'm taking the NYX white eyeshadow base and using this to pop the inner corners and open up the eyes. I'm taking the Benefit The Real mascara and using this on a disposable mascara wand and coating the top and lower lashes. I'm taking the MAC blush in Peachy Keen and placing this on the apples of the cheeks and brushing it backwards towards the ears. I'm taking the MAC Spice lip pencil and using this to outline the lips, and then taking Gerard Cosmetics Hydromatte Liquid Lipstick in Nude. And then setting the face using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray and applying the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. And this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this client tutorial and stay tuned for more videos. Bye! We got millions of